My name is Peter and today we're doing a shoe review. My climbing shoes for 2 weeks now. Starting my climbing journey, obviously I had to get some shoes and I got the Sportiva Tarantulas. I keep them in this little pouch so my back stays clean. But here they are in neon olive green. Now these are the shoes that I picked up at my local climbing gym. Reasons why I'll get into in a second. But these are a good set of beginner shoes from Sportiva. Obviously a well-known climbing brand. Even Adam Andra climbs with Sportiva shoes. But that's not the reason I picked them. They were available at my gym. They were reasonably priced and these are beginner shoes. So there you go. Going to the Sportiva website, they say this is a multifunctional climbing shoe ideal for beginners and instruction walls, click lacing and hookup, loop closure standard fit. Also available in blue and red. So there you go. Now these are size 42.5, pretty true to size I'd say, because my usual shoe size for everyday shoes is 43, depending on the brand a little bit, so that works. And I picked these over some other shoes because they were the most comfortable. Obviously climbing shoes are never entirely comfortable because they have to be a bit snug, but these had enough space for my foot. I don't know if I have particularly wide foot or anything, but my feet felt comfortable in these. So that was the main reason I picked them. And they were, I wouldn't say cheap, but they were a good deal at my gym with some membership discount. So I've been climbing with these for 2 weeks. Some conclusions I have. First of all, they're still comfortable. Obviously you have to break shoes in a little bit, which is key. I'm by no means any professional, nor do I claim to have the last word in what my grip and feel is. But these shoes are comfortable enough to climb for an hour and a half, 2 hours on end without having to take them off. I do loosen the Velcro usually between runs, but that's about it. And so despite being a snug and tight shoe, they do feel comfortable all the time. The closing system, as you might be able to see, Velcro this way and Velcro that way. So that's a nice cross closing to make sure that your shoe stays snug and that you don't have all the tension of closing on one side, which is actually kind of nice. The loops here I don't really need because they're snug but not so tight that I can't get in. I'm not like the professional climbers that wear 3-4 sizes too small. That's absolutely not an issue for me. It is handy to pull them in though, because obviously you can see the quite aggressive curve here on the back around the heel. It is nice to just put them in place like that, so that's pretty cool. According to the website, they have some kind of special material here on the inside to absorb sweat, so that they don't, so you can actually take them off easier when you climb barefoot. I climb with socks on because I just find that more comfortable, so that is not an issue for me. And I do make sure, because you always sweat in shoes a lot, especially in snug shoes like this, to, even though I store them in the pouch, to go in my backpack. The pouch has a bit of ventilation, built in I suppose, but I do take them out of the backpack every time I come back home to make sure that they don't start stinking and they will last me a bit long. I have no idea how long this shoe will last me. Like I said, I'm a full beginner. This is, I suppose, a quality brand and a semi-quality shoe, for as far as I can tell. I do climb 3-4 times a week, so that will definitely have a bit of wear and tear on the shoes over time. But luckily, not like my kids that grow out of their shoes within 4 or 5 months. I can wear these until they actually fall apart. And there's even some resoling options available at my local climbing gym, so that is something down the line to look into maybe. Now the comfort is still there. The grip is, as far as I can tell, fine. Like I said, as a beginner climber, I'm not really that concerned with, super fine toe grips or toe hooks or any kind of fancy things going on. Grip's fine. I don't slip off anything. And the rubber is grippy enough for my climbing gym. So as a beginner, I can't really comment on how, the finer details of that. But as a beginner, I can tell that this is an excellent shoe for a beginner. Not too expensive, comfortable for me, somebody my size, with my particular feet, I suppose. And just an all-around nice shoe to wear while climbing. The closing system, is nice. The hooks are nice. The loops are nice. The only thing that I don't like is that here in the back, it's maybe hard to tell on camera, but this bit here is quite sharp. It really digs into just above your heel, into your Achilles, and that can get a bit uncomfortable over time. especially when you're doing a lot of holds with tiny footholds, where you're sort of standing with your heel down and you're really leaning on the back of the shoe. That does get uncomfortable, and it's actually on both sides. And it helps a little bit if you pull your sock up so it covers it, but these socks are quite thin, so it doesn't really make a difference. So I can imagine if you climb barefoot, that really gets uncomfortable. You might have to put some band-aid or something on it to make it manageable or bearable even. Other than that, there is a lot of flexibility here around the top of your foot. So there's no real support there, and as the shoe sort of flexes, that flexes too, and then you lose the connection with the top of your foot. Not an issue for me. I don't think an issue for anybody who starts climbing, but obviously when you get more professional and more advanced, that might be something that you don't like. Other than that, I'd say great shoe for a good price, and I hope this will last me for the rest of the year. It is now May, filming this video of 2023, so I hope this will last me till the end of the year. And if I'm getting seriously good at that point, we can always consider a different kind of shoe. You can also tell, by the way, that it is relatively flat, so no banana shaped shoes for me quite yet, but then again, that's something we will look at if and when that becomes relevant. For now, the La Sportiva Tarantulas in green, good shoe, nice beginner shoe. My wife actually has different shoes, and both of my kids have different shoes as well. Robert, the oldest one, has shoes from Scarpa, and both Jack and Katharina have shoes from Decathlon, so those reviews will be coming as well. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers!